March 11th, 2019, Path of Exile announced a new stash tab to be added, the Unique tab. This allows you to store and showcase one copy of every Unique in-game. When I read that, I knew what I had to do. I've set off to obtain every Unique in-game in the solo self-found game mode, filling the Unique stash tab completely. This shit will take a long ass time and won't be easy, but I'm always down for a grind. I'm Lighty, and this is all for one. This is why doing rare tier 1 maps and especially just clearing out incursion like setups is so insane. Like Star Conges and Karui fucking Chopper. Like, what else do I want? I've been running just rare icebergs, partially just because we want to finish off the uniques for that set. What are the ones we have now? We got Mute Wind. Yeah, there you go, Mute Wind. So we have to get all the Mute Wind uniques as part of our warband arrangement. So we actually, there's a one div card that drops there. It's called the Mitts. It gives you a random fucking unique glove. So can be pretty dang. So let's see what we get in our first Mitts. Sedemus. All right. They got gutted so many times now, so they only have 5 quantity. But at least this one we didn't have before. So, you know, it's something. All right. Table of Sacrifice. Just got a random unique. We don't get a specific one, so it's not going to roll specifically another two-handed sword. We have like 6 of these, so it'll just be a random unique. Karimo, the only one that it can be. So that's fine by me. That's a Merly Urki. Pretty standard, nice like ground slam weapon type thing. So maybe we'll use that down the road. Probably not though. It's happening. It's happening. Mute Wind Ring. The shield is normally easiest, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. But we got the boots, and now we got the ring. So just missing the shield, and then we're done with iceberg forever. Never have to return to the land of the iceberg, I guess. Alright, unique ring. This is pretty good. Could be a bevy of useful things. Thief's Torment. Okay. Tell me how I'm leveling Marauder, a juggernaut character, just to be like the lab farming character, because I'm going to need one a lab farmer eventually to do uber lab and stuff, but I'm leveling him. I kill Ice Bro. Gold rim drops. Fucking perfect 40% gold rim. So like, there's my leveling helmet for, I don't know, 1 to 40 on every character I make from now on. This is what leveling is all about. I'm talking peak performance, alright? Peak fucking performance. Look at this gear. Not a single non-unique, alright? This is what leveling is all about. If you're not leveling like this, you're a fucking chump. So, I just got to lab, to normal lab, and I'm going to pick my juggernaut life. This is the lab farmer, so Juggernaut's just overall the safest, best lab farmer you could do. I think for now we'll just pick up Unstoppable. Then we'll get Undeniable and Cruel. Then we get Unflinching in Merc, and Unyielding and Uber. That's probably the way to go. Okay, it's been 1 week. No, I'm just kidding. It's been, I don't know how many hours, but Uber lab time. Uber lab, Jesus fuck. Cruel lab time. I'm on the Cruel lab farmer. A couple levels under where I should be normally, but fairly confident this won't be an issue. I'm literally designed to do this, so I can just sit here and face tank, and I will be no problem whatsoever doing lab, even though I'm under level. I think I'm gonna get Undeniable still. It's damage, accuracy, yeah, just generically good stuff. Just running Hatred, Herald of Ash, the generic setup. I'm using Doresho's Passions ×2. So that's not even that great of a weapon. Thief's Torment just for my mana problems, but pretty much still full uniques and some rares we found along the way. Okay, I'm almost level 62, and I feel pretty safe to do lab. So we're gonna hop in lab and see how that goes. Even though it's a 68 zone, I'm made for this, and I'm quite well geared. So hopefully it goes well, and if so, I'll see you at Azaro. Okay, so he only has the Conduit of Frost. He should have 0 charges. I have acceleration buff, and I killed Argus, and I got 2 keys. Heart thickened, so half lab damage. Yeah, I've got all the bells and whistles. If I get one shot, I get one shot, but I should be good otherwise, I hope at least. My only real concern is being one shot. Looks like we're okay, and we got rewarded by 2 shit uniques, so that's fine. Before I fucking crash, let me get out of here. Bam, grab that. So I have Unflinching now, plus an Endurance Charge, and we get Endurance Charges when hit. 20% chance, but if I get Endurance Charges instead of getting 1, I get like 4. And then Yeah, just gain endurance shards. I just get endurance shards. Long story short. Lab farmer is up and running. Level 62. Just did Merciless lab without really much difficulty. And copped a couple trash uniques. So I can do a run a day now. Pretty much no problem if need be. And yeah, just, you know, feeling good. Feeling powerful. Still need to upgrade some gear. Some things just aren't good enough still. And once I get about, we'll say 5k life, I'll feel Uber Lab ready. And then I'll get onto that. Alright, let's fight some Katava. Shouldn't be too hard, honestly. Forgot I don't need my rings, actually. I could just take those off for the one, too. I have to make some new rings, though, after I do Katava. Not that having no rings isn't the worst thing in the world, but, you know, these were just not meant to really be there. At all. Maybe I'll pop one more cheap one here. I'd like to have Mings, if possible. Like a Mings or two. Cap myself on cash to give me some nice damage. I got a Molten Strike Jewel, which is actually a pretty good one to get. Those aren't bad. Oh man, look at my res. Alright, I'm level 67. I have capped res. I just got to, I finished Act 10, so I'm in the actual mapping game now on the Bosser Labber. I'm gonna do my first Edziri, see how it feels. My damage is actually not as bad as if I get him to like close to half. By the time he flips, I should be okay. That's not bad. With the bleed, I don't have bleed flasks. Oh, that's the, oh my god, that's the mirror. I'm dead, yeah. That's, instantly hit the mirror one. So ultimately, I feel like the biggest detriment is my damage is a little bit lower than I'd like it. Maybe like 30% more DPS, and then my life really needs to be closer to 5k. Then I'll feel safer. So I can do it 0 runs, but I really shouldn't. Oh, actually, oh my god, you cucked me. Oh, there we go. Alright. Got the boots too. And sack garb, no sack garb. Oh, maybe sack garb. Sack garb, yay. Finally get one, man. It's been so long. It's like kill number 5 or something. I do believe I have found a pretty fucking substantial sword. So and this is my hideout DPS, right? So 70, we'll say 71,000 becomes 74,000. So not terrible, definitely an upgrade. Alright, so we got crafting recipe for reduced damage over time. Probably never going to use that ever, but we're at the Locus of Corruption, tier 3. Drag this shit on screen. Oh look, it's an ad for Grubhub. 25% chance when I use a normal sack garb, bam, on the Locus of Corruption 3, that's it over there, it becomes this unique Shadow Stitch. Item has 6 sockets and is fully linked, so 25% chance I get this to happen, and it would be very, very, very convenient if I could get this to happen. So, 25% chance, here we go. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Okay, good times. Good times, good times. 25% chance, here we fucking go. So the one thing that is, its colors are shit. The one I got, 5 green, 1 blue. Somewhat unusable, but that's okay. But, you know, it doesn't matter. We got it. It's done. We got the amulet, which I don't think we have yet. And if we didn't, either way, it is probably the best of the drops. Question mark? You know, Sacrificial Heart's got a lot of flat damage. Well, well, well. Look what we have here. Our first unique map offered by Zana. Maelstrom of Chaos. Not too shabby. Anything off Merv herself? Hopefully something, nothing. Well, can't win them all. Look at that. Like 2 maps later, doing Maelstrom has already paid off. Another Maelstrom has dropped. And I got a text message. This day's just going so well. Alright, I now have every tier 6 complete. So I have tier 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I'm almost ready to do bossing. I'm so close. And yeah, hopefully I'll be tanky enough to survive some fat fucking hits. But yeah, I mean, it's Uber Lab. So not a whole lot I could do outside of, since I'm wearing a goddamn tabby. Maybe I can get a 6 link, but I doubt it. Play it secret, play it safe. I guess best staff, Gemini's maybe? Oh, Agnerod. Well, Agnerod, so that's interesting that happened. So Agnerod, east, there's one of each direction. When you vendor them all, you actually get the unique map of Vinktars, which I don't even know if I can't even see it yet, I don't think. Oh, courtyard. There it is. Vinctar Square. And that gives us the Vinctar's vessel, which is, for lack of a better term, it's a really cool leech lightning thing. It's a flask, but it's really hard to get all 4 stabs, so this is going to be one of the longer grinds in the game. There he is, Boulder back. Oh, I guess it worked. Didn't show up, though. So the Nomad just has a bunch of other cool stuff than the Magnate, the scaling, dex and strength, so it's just like better in every way. So I just received Waka Wairu to Yua unique map. It's not very good. It's you just kind of clear a strand in the dark, and then the more things you kill, the more light you get, and the more light you get, the more your item quantity goes up. But the map itself is shit. It's dark and sad and whatever. Okay, so Waka Wairu is cleared. I've entered the arena. The actual map is, like I said, just running around like a fucking asshole. So this has the Ancient Seal. Actually, just gonna drop a TP here because I'll probably need it. And the Ancient Seal, when I click it, it's just gonna spawn an exile. It's like an amalgam of like 4 different exiles randomly, kind of. So here he is, Shade of a Marauder. So he's just like a buff, crazy exile. And here comes the real boss. This is the guy. So he's like a mermaid squid inside. He's bleeding out right now. He's a mermaid squid inside of a prox shield that constantly teleports and puts up frost walls and slows you and chills you and does all this stuff. And the whole time he's TPing. So he can be very tricky for a lot of builds to do. Thankfully, I'm not one of those builds. Second boys. All right, good. So then, yeah. But that's the boss fight. That's nothing really much to it aside from that. So we'll see if I could tank Merc Lab at its hardest. I feel like I should be able to tank Uber Lab at its an easier phase. At least that's the logic behind it. It hits pretty hard still. Maybe I'll get something good. Yeah, that's an Exalted. Alright, that'll do. So I guess it was a pretty easy test. I think I'm definitely Merc Lab ready, so I feel like I'm pretty much good to go. Kind of an important moment. Not me assigning a passive point. That's just happens to be while I'm doing this. The important moment is this is the first time we've ever had a box that rolled Singularity, I believe. So that's exciting. First time I've ever got the prefix for unique. And it is arguably the worst unique in all of Path of Exile. Got Envy, which is another remnant one. Hopefully it becomes something. It upgraded. Screaming, Shrieking, Shrieking. Which is still pretty good. 2 Shriekings. This thing's gonna hit like a fucking truck though. My one can. So, yeah, literally just like swang back at me and hit me for a chunk and a half. Oh, he has life regen with extra life. I don't think I could kill this actually. I'm pretty sure he's just immortal. Yep, that fucking guy's never dying. Alright. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you roll just an insane beast, because he's also a bestiary mod. And he's got so many. He's just way too juiced for me to kill. He's just immortal. That's okay. Mediocre exile. Big dick himself. Now I think I'm literally just gonna face tank this. Once I see I'm at 6 charges, so I'll pop all flasks. And if I even need to. Looks like I'm actually melting him. Alright, he just literally got obliterated. And I have 5 keys, so that's pretty fucking good. A 5 key run. I mean, for your first lab. We can't complain about that, huh? So let's go for Unyielding for now. And if I really need to swap it to Unrelenting when I'm doing full key runs later, I can. But for now, I think it's the best. Second box is currency. Tons of... It's just so much. This is why Uberlap is just fucking insane. Especially for solo self-found. Like, the pure amount of shit that just gets vomited out from these chests is insane. They're just gonna replace Carson Wentz with a moist towelette.
Yep.
No one's gonna
you
notice.
had one with Nick Foles.
No one's gonna fucking notice.